What is going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showcasing my Red Eyes FTK deck. Now, I've done some serious testing with this and this seems to be the most consistent version of it. I'll go over some of the choices and show you basically what the deck does and what way it runs. So without further ado, let's get into it. First three cards are running is Red Eyes Black Dragon. He's just the Oli Begoli main card of the deck. He summons the Meteor Black Comet Dragon, which is a whole part of the FTK. So yeah, not really much to say there other than he's probably, I think he's actually my first card I ever got. The next card is a bit of a weird one, but it's more for when Red Eyes Dragoon comes out. If you want, you can change it for any other thing, but it's still a level 7, still a dark, so it works with some of the draw cards we have. But I run one because you could always fuse the two with Red Eyes Fusion and go into Red Eyes Dragoon and sit on Red Eyes Dragoon if you don't get the FTK, which is still a pretty big boss monster for your opponent to get over. The next card we have is Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. His effect is just he can send a Red Eyes. This is just if you need to set if you didn't make your FTK, because if you didn't make your FTK, the deck is completely dead. But I wanted to make it that if you didn't make the FTK, it's not completely dead. I mean, it's still pretty weak, but it's not completely dead. But anyway, so yeah, so Red Eyes Alternative Dragon, you just get rid of a Red Eyes card and special summon him. And then if he's destroyed, you get special summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon from the graveyard with his attack becomes, what, 4800 on the field, which is pretty big. The next is Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. It's mainly used for discarding. You'll never really summon this card. And you can send a Red Eyes Fusion, obviously. And then the next one we have is Meteor Black Red Eyes Impact. The reason I run this is because this is a Red Eyes Black Comet Dragon, or Meteor Black Comet Dragon, as well as being a dark monster. You can discard it with stuff to draw. The next card I haven't actually seen in Red Eyes FTK, but I'll show you the reason why I run it. So we have the 3 Orifice Scorpio and the Predamant Darn Antonia Cobra. It's the Search Red Eyes Fusion, as well as summoning your Verte Anaconda to help with the Red Eyes Fusion as well. Speaking of 3 Red Eyes Fusion, it basically just fuses a Red Eyes monster from the deck, and it has an extra additional effect that the monster on the field becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon, which makes this whole FTK even possible. I did it about 50% of the time last night when I did about 10 duels on thing, and every time I went first, about half, maybe 60% of the time I got the FTK. If not, I was just ending on Red Eyes Dragoon, which is still nice. So then we have Infernal Fire Blast. This basically is target a Red Eyes Black Dragon you control, inflict damage of one equal to its original attack. So what you'll be doing is you'll target in Meteor Black Comet Dragon, and you'll be inflicting 3500 damage to your opponent. The next one is Serial Spell. The whole point of Serial Spell is you can discard your whole hand and make this card basically Infernal Fire Blast. So you use Infernal Fire Blast for 3500, and then you use Serial Spell to inflict another 3500, and that's how you get your OTK, as well as Meteor Black Comet Dragon sending a Red Eyes from the deck to inflict 1200 damage. So you can see how that's well over 8000. The next card we have is, this is just if you don't have an Infernal Fire Blast in the end. This is basically another Serial Spell. You get rid of your entire hand and then search a spell card from your deck. So if you use Red Eyes Fusion and Infernal Fire Blast and inflict a 35 and 12, then you use this, get rid of your entire hand. You need to have 2 cards in your hand. You get rid of your entire hand, and then you search another Infernal Fire Blast, and that is your game again. Next, 3 Red Eyes Insight, just to search and tin your deck out. So search Red Eyes Fusion and tin the deck of more Red Eyes and stuff by sending them to the graveyard. The next one, same general idea. You get to send a level 7 Red Eyes monster, which we run 9. And you get to draw 2 cards, and then you can send another Red Eyes to the graveyard, which is the whole point. You want to thin your deck out as much as possible, because if you're not going this for the first turn, you're definitely going to get it on the second turn. Just problem is you want it on the first turn so that your opponent can't do nothing. Allure of Darkness, then, because you're running so many, all of them are dark targets, you could just get to banish a dark and then draw 2 cards. Very easy. And then we have Sacred Sword to 7 stars. Like that, we're running 9, 10 level 7s. So you banish a level 7 and you draw 2 cards, and that is it for the main deck. So the whole point is we're trying to summon out this card, Meteor Black Comet Dragon. I've only ever used 2. I don't ever see the point of running 3. I never got into 3. You don't really need an extra deck for this, but yeah. So this one, if there's fusion summon, you can send a red eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict damage upon equal to thing. And if it's destroyed, you get special summon a red eyes. So a red eyes from the graveyard. So the whole point is you could end on this, inflict 12, inflict 35, let's say, if you didn't get your last thing, and sit on this till the next turn. But that normally doesn't work, only because it's still a 3500 beat stick, but your opponent could just get out of it. It depends on the deck really you're playing. The only thing good is with red eyes dragoon, you have a negation. And you have a super high attack, and Red Eyes Dragoon is a beast. When Red Eyes Dragoon comes out, his deck is just a little bit better. Red Eyes Black Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon, just to show you guys what the card is. Red Eyes Black Flare Meteor, or Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, sorry. I never went into either of these. And then the last card is your Predator Plant 40 Anaconda. A lot of times I've had like Inferno Fire Blast and a like serial spell, but I couldn't get the red eyes fusion, so I just run this just in case you are going to run the Predator Plant engine, and then not only does it thin out your deck, but then you get to special with this and then go pay 2000 life points and then activate red eyes fusion and then special Meteor Black Dragon that way, and then that's the FTK done as well. So yeah, so that's it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I could, if you guys want to see replays, maybe put a couple of likes on the video, and I'll show up the replays of the video and how the deck and how well it works. So yeah, good luck.